Grace Church, and this is Pastor Jordan. So tell us the history of Grace Church.
I would love to. Thanks for having me, Mia. So Grace Church is actually a church plant from another church in Polaris called Big Grace. We call it Big Grace. And that was about 13 years ago that we were planted. Pastor Rick and his wife Tammy got to plant that church about 13 years ago, and we've grown ever since then.
So what is the mission of your organization?
Well, the mission is to tell everybody about Jesus, but we say it in this way. We talk about making disciples and then reaching as disciples and then growing as disciple makers. So really what that means is growing in our own faith and then telling others around us about that same faith that we have in Jesus.
What are the programs or services that you provide?
Well, I am the family pastor here, so the things that I get to oversee are kids related. So anything birth through 5th grade, we have services on Sunday mornings. We have 2 services, one at 9 o'clock and 10:30. And so we have an average of 200 kids here every Sunday. And then we also have a program on Tuesday nights called our Awana program. And it's a program designed to teach kids God's Word and then to live it out in their own homes and in their lives at school and everywhere else that they go.
Do you have any events coming up?
We certainly do. Outside of those 2 things that are consistent, we've got lots of things going on. We have things that can reach out in our community. We have things like Go Days. We have that have kids go out and serve their community and invest in their community and help other people. We have Easter coming on up. We have a big egg hunt here at our church. And then this summer in June, we have VBS, Vacation Bible School, coming up, and we are so looking forward to that coming up. We have hundreds of kids come out, and this is the second week in June.
What activities will be going on at this event?
So at this event, we have game time, we have story time, we have Bible time, we have goofballs up on the stage having a lot of fun with kiddos. We want it to be a time for kids to come and have a blast, but hear the truths about God and His Word to impact their lives. And we have about over 100 volunteers who get to love on these kiddos and have fun with them. And so if you're looking for a good time during the summer, that's where you want to be.
Great. If people would like to volunteer or contribute, how could they do that?
Well, we love the people at our church family and our church family volunteering and being a part of what's going on here. So one, if you're looking for a church home, we'd love to have you come to and just experience what Grace Church is all about. And you can get involved in so many different ways, whether it's holding babies, whether it's teaching your little kindergartners, whether it's playing games, whether it's acting like a goofball up on stage. Whatever it is, there's so many different ways that you could serve here at church. The best way to get plugged in is to become a part of our family and see what goes on.
What do you find most rewarding about being involved with Grace Church?
I love being a part of God's mission, what He's called us to. It shows me that I get to be a part of something bigger than myself. God has asked me to be a part of His story, and it's the biggest joy that I could ever have, to be a part of His story that He's invited me into, and He's invited everybody else to be as well.
If people would like to stay up to date on Grace Church events and activities, how can they do that?
Probably the best way is to go to our website at gracepowellchurch.com. And we have Facebooks that you could follow. You can like us on Facebook at Grace Powell Kids. But going to our website is probably the best place to go to if you want to find out more about our church.
Thank you so much for your time today.
It is my joy. Thank you so much, Mia, for having me.
This is Mia Werchowski reporting back from the Powell Digital Media Club.